Hey, what's going on? Thank y'all for coming back to the Jobsite Journal, HTX in Houston, Texas. So this morning I am at a water treatment facility, not wastewater, water treatment facility in one of the suburbs here in Houston. And so I have a list of things. You'll see my list of items that I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have basically 10 things I need to do. So part of being a superintendent, and I'm doing some warranty work at these 5 buildings. And so when I get my list, I need to prioritize the list. So I have 2 welders on site. I can write that down. I have 2 welders. I have 2 electricians and 2 carpenters. So if I look at my list, I'm gonna read you my list of things that I need to have done. And mind you, I haven't gone to Home Depot to get any material, so I'm gonna read you the list of stuff that I have, and then we're gonna prioritize it. So the first thing I needed to do, or one of the things I need to do, is that there's an outwash station next to the chemical treatment outside that the outwash is not sending a visual signal. It sends a signal to the control room, so the guy in the control room can see visually, or he can see and watch the camera that the outwash station has been activated. But it doesn't send the signal above the outwash station. It has a little yellow light on it, like a police siren light that turns on when the handle is pulled. That thing is not coming on, nor is the siren or the alarm coming on. So my electrician is gonna handle that. So I labeled that as an A on my list. The next thing is the roof ladder. There's a roof ladder going from the low roof to the high roof. So the bottom of the roof ladder is not supported. It doesn't have any tabs on it, or it's not supported to the CMU wall. So my welder is already started on that. And the other thing that I have is that in this building, in one of the buildings, there is some ductwork that has sagging and leaking. So they have this 5-gallon bucket or a tub up under to catch the water. So my carpenters are going to handle that. One carpenter will go cut that out because I want to get it cut out so it can dry, so I can investigate and see what's going on. Also, I'm going to send my carpenter after we got all of those things, those 1, 2, 3 things that I prioritized, they need to happen first. So the second thing that I need to happen is there's a fire control room or a fire riser room that the fire marshal in this jurisdiction says, hey, this room needs to be painted. And also, when they were testing it, they blew a hole in the wall. So there's about a 3-inch hole behind the riser. So I'm gonna have my guy do that. So I sent one of the guys in the room to go ahead and start cleaning up the sheetrock to make the repair. I also sent the other carpenter, Carlos, to the maintenance, one of the maintenance buildings, to take apart or to remove the air pressure regulator that's not functioning. So there are 2 of those. So we handled the A stuff, and now we're working on the B stuff. And so the C stuff is there are 3 doors in 3 separate buildings that the threshold, they believe that water is coming in under the threshold. So once they finish these other things, then we're going to investigate. They'll take the 3 thresholds out, and then we'll see if there's a nice beater caught under the threshold, and then we can investigate, and then I'll make my material list, and I'll go and get this stuff done. But I said all that to say that when you have work to get done, like this is my goals for the day, this is my goals. So I have to prioritize those so I can use my time wisely. That way I can make sure that all of this stuff gets done today. So in making goals, you need to prioritize things so they make sense. So let's just say, for instance, I concentrated on the thresholds, and then I waited. So we worked from 7 to 3:30. So let's just say I waited till 2 o'clock to take the regulators off. And then I noticed that one of the things, I don't have the regulators in my truck, but the old regulators on the side, it was a 5/8 diameter female. The new regulators on the side have a half-inch female. So if I would have waited till 3:30 to get that, the 2 o'clock or put not prioritize that, we would have taken it apart after lunch, then say, oh wow, I need to run to Home Depot to get some parts or some fittings. So, and then given traffic and whatever happens, that may not have happened and then that would have caused me to have to come back, so in this prioritization of items and tasks, there's money and time associated with this. So having said that, we need to prioritize things and get it done. So y'all come back and check, and we'll continue to give you Jobsite Journal information as well as tips and things to become a great superintendent. So y'all have a good one.